So we have to head over to the lawyer's office because we got a closing coming up. And after that, we're gonna go pick up the Audi R8. The nice thing about this car is that it drives very smoothly. There's multiple modes we could actually be driving in. Usually I'm in touring mode. We could also be in sport mode, but I think Sport Plus is the way to go, especially because it keeps it in a lower gear, so your RPMs are much higher. So we're heading over to the lawyer's office right now just to sign some of our closing documents. We're liquidating some of our properties at the moment because, you know, due to inflation and everything, we're just rebalancing the portfolio a little bit. All right, so we're here.
Okay. Statement of adjustments. These are all the adjustments for the 4 tenants, and the key deposit.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
So
Including the 1st of November. So you get to keep November 1st,
yeah.
and then they get a credit for.
Yeah. So
You
I think what's going to happen too is they're probably going to be collecting the rent, not me.
I'll send them the email tonight to the sellers, to the buyers, and then they should be okay. Because I had to tell them yesterday, and they just like, we're going to the lawyers, right? Because also sent to waive the announcement rents, so like it's just the taxes paid out is also supposed to be only 5,000 plus interest paid. Is that what we should? Yeah.
I will call the realtor in regards to that because it's only supposed to be 5,000 for both, not 10,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's something we have to make an adjustment for as well.
Okay. Then let me know about this.
Okay. And we're done. So we got everything wrapped up. Had to make some adjustments. And we're pretty much good. Seemed to be a $10,000 discrepancy, but it's all resolved. All right. Gotta head back now. I'm gonna pick up the R8 and go change the plate of everything. So we got all our paper statements as well and sparkling water. All right, so we just got here. Got to go into the garage because I don't have enough parking space. All right, so we're finally done all our maintenance and all the stuff that needs to be done on cars. We gotta take it for a wash, so we'll do that eventually. But anyways, it's been a while since I sat in front of the camera and even like chatted, because I got really focused on to the real estate. I took a pivot, and during the COVID and everything, what ended up happening was we had like a lot of opportunity in real estate that really accelerated the growth. But obviously now we're in a very interest hikey environment, so due to inflation from all the money printing that's caused. Anyways, getting back to topic, you're probably wondering why or how most YouTubers actually afford their supercars. Is it even practical? No, probably not. Like I have 3 cars. I have the C43 Mercedes, I have the C7 Corvette, and I also have the Audi R8. Both of those together is basically going to be at least like one McLaren, but I decided to like split everything up because I like to have like variety in how I actually drive. I will be picking up a McLaren in the following year of 2023, but we'll film our journey just to see like where we kind of go from here. If you guys like to see more content, obviously like make sure you comment down below, let me know what you guys want to see. So anyways, getting back to topic on how YouTubers actually afford these type of cars. So YouTubers, to begin with, they've already had like businesses that were successful, to begin with. Most of them, like most of these guys actually have like channels, etc. They've already made like multi-millions or millions of dollars, and that's usually how they end up affording these cars. And the other way, for example, like Stradman, he basically just built everything up from ground up. So it's like, as you see, he was like homeless at the beginning, started to make more money from YouTube, and then he started financing the cars, and as he finances the cars, he gets more views, he starts paying down the cars, takes the equities from the cars, he rolls it, splits it across, puts down payments into other ones, and then it slowly accumulates up. Like I do know like there were some instances where he also paid like cash for cars as well. But anyways, like that's usually the main method that people use. Now, I'm gonna explain to you how you could actually afford these type of cars as well. So if you actually want to afford these cars, the first way is cash. Now, if you buy and invest in cash, like it could make sense if that's all you really want to do. If you just want to like work a job, whatever, you don't want to invest your money, sure, by all means. I never really recommend that route. The only time if you really want to actually invest in cash is if you have like a much higher interest that you can earn elsewhere. So opportunity cost elsewhere, the yield is much greater than your actual interest on your debt, then fine, that makes sense. But right now we're in an interest hikey environment, and due to inflation and everything, car prices are going to plummet. So I think financing a car may not be the best option at the moment. The other option you could actually use is going to be leasing. So you could do like a lease to own. That's actually what I did with the Audi R8, because I bought the car for $25,000 under market value. So because I bought it $25,000 market value, I already got some equity in the car to begin with. And then at the same time, I set my residual at the end of the term of 4 years to be $30,000. So by then, I'll also have quite a bit of equity built up into the car, and I'm just going to roll it into like a higher car. And usually that's how the game is played. And because I have a lot of business income from all my rental properties and everything as well, I could use the leases to actually offset against my rental income, and also like the insurance gets applied to it, because I have a bunch of LLCs just to like deal with all my tax situation. Because as you get into this game, your taxes get really high, and you really have to find ways to like legally avoid all your taxes and everything. So like if you guys actually do want to afford this stuff, the cars like this to begin with, you really got to put in the work. Like if you work a 9-to-5 job and you think that you're just going to save your way into buying these cars, it's not going to happen. You need to run a business of some sort. You need to be like doing flipping, you need to be doing real estate. And for me, how I've made most of my wealth was actually in real estate and the investment side of things. So a common thing you could actually do, especially in America, I'm in Canada, but what you guys could do is put an FHA loan, put in a down payment, live in there for 1 whole year. You refinance the money out after you do some rentals. The rentals, you can put in some sweat equity, and then at that point, you should be cash flowing. And then as you move out that property, you do the same thing for a second one, and your cash flow could eventually pay for these type of cars. So obviously, I tell this to many people many times. No one ever listens. Like, everyone's just like, oh, that's really great strategy on why you actually do these things. But yeah, I'm gonna keep working like my 9-to-5 job, and that's all they're gonna do. But like for the guys of like for the guys that are actually interested in owning these, you know, props to you for wanting to own this, because you're probably part of the 1%, and it's not an easy journey. Like I've been on this journey for at least like 7 years now, and it's been fun. That's all I can say. There's so many problems, but I wouldn't trade it. I would still keep everything like up to date. So yeah, like main thing, if you guys want more video content, like, subscribe, let me know what you want to see. I'm not really sure where I want to take the direction of this channel yet. Might do like car content mixed with like finances, you know, how to accumulate wealth, etc. And then we're gonna do a bunch of sick edits.